Hey, Radical, did what we do.
Hey, what's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel, and in today's video we're gonna be looking at this really dope mic, overloaded with features, something that I felt like I really needed to put you guys on, especially if you were like me, stuck on just another mic that can offer nearly as much as this beast right here can. And what am I talking about here? I'm talking about this high quality, very affordable, game changer mic called the PD100W. Is pretty much all I'm using in this video. As you guys can see, in just the packaging alone, it comes in that dust proof sleeve, and here we have the mic, very nice. And what you guys see right there, that mute symbol, is actually a mute button, and that volume knob is also a push button too. This mic is just buttons and features all over the place, but you guys are about to see that in a few minutes. One thing I do wanted to also show you guys is the back. This has a USB-C connection, as well as a headphone plug to plug in your headphones, and then also you have a power on and off button, as well as a wireless pairing button to the wireless dongle that it brings. And it's actually to connect to your computer. And yeah, guys, and it also brings as well a table base stand, basically, for your mic, what you guys see right here, as well as a universal adapter. I was able to use that adapter and also test the stand on my main mic that I've been using for YouTube purposes, which is a Shure podcast mic. And yeah, guys, it also brings USB cables, and this here's the actual wireless dongle and adapter. And the USB cable it brings adapters as well that you can actually detach, and you can almost mix and match them depending on your needs on your systems. And so yeah, guys, just going through all the packaging, and this is pretty much what we got here. And just to kind of give you a rough idea of the mic kind of mocked build, I wanted to just so you guys can take a look at just how nice it looks. And yeah, I can't wait for you guys to see why I'm so hyped about this one. Yeah, guys, so we're gonna remove the actual pop screen foam, and this pretty much reveals the actual mic itself, and I'm really impressed by this. I think that the way it picks up sound is actually from the top, but I'm really blown away by what I heard. The overall, it's one of those things where, like, when something presents itself that kind of like offers so much, it's hard to go back to something that you were used to, but to just basically can't just offer the same. And so here we're taking a look at those cables I was talking about, and those adapters that again you can detach and use for any other purpose. And here we have the mic actual lighting that I wanted you guys to look at. You can actually get on an app and customize the color on an RGB wheel of that lighting, and the actual lighting bar you saw there is also to show the mute or the headphone volume. This is the mic I'm going to compare it to, the Shure MV7X podcast microphone. Pretty much the mic that I've been using on most of my videos. They're pretty much in the same class and more or less the same price range. And we're going to kind of test them back to back, and we're going to check their frequency responses. Here we had the stand and the actual adapter to it, and as you guys see, I can hook it up to the Shure mic no problem. Here we also have the back, And once again, so you guys can see that USB-C connection, that power button, that wireless pairing button, and as well as that headphone plug outlet, you know. The mic off, my voice coming in there as well. This is all happening at the same time through the same microphone that's picking up my voice. So this is just to prove to you guys how this microphone can handle being hooked up to two separate FL Studio systems at once, and that could have a lot of benefits. So yeah, family, so here I'm just showing you guys how like I have the actual mic hooked up to two systems at once. That's right. One of them with the wire USB-C connection, and then the other one with the wireless, along with the wireless dongle it brings. So I have the wireless USB-C connection into sort of like a desktop setup, and then I have the wireless hooked up to my laptop setup. And so one thing I do wanted to point out too, if you guys want the most sweetest, best, no lag feedback on the headphones as you talk, it makes the actual process even more enjoyable because you're hearing your voice so clear and with no lag at all. And that's with those settings I was showing right there. Basically, you want to have on FL Studio, the input is obviously the mic, the wireless, I have it on there, and then my output, I have it on the wireless too, for the headphones. And right there, having the headphones, you know, the input and the output just on the mic, besides the fact that it frees up slots on my audio interface, you know, it pretty much gives me such a solid, lag-free, you know, feedback on the headphones of my voice, which I really enjoy. And I'm pretty much just using these headphones right here, nothing too crazy, just some JLab Studio headphones. This is the volume of the input of the mic. If you guys can tell, look, the volume goes down as I raise it. So I'm just trying to get a good signal right now without clipping or distortion so we can get a nice test. If you guys can tell already, you guys can see that we have a waves pass frequency analyzer as well as an SSL meter plugin. And so we can get a kind of like an idea of how much frequencies the Maono PD100W is capturing, and so whether it's a good enough of a complete picture quality mic in order to just do away with what I got on the left right here, which is basically the Shure mic, you know, the Shure XV700. And so yeah, guys, so this is pretty much my voice here going through the Maono PD100W. You know, it sounds very, very crisp, very very smooth sonically as I hear my voice. Absolutely no lag. I'm pretty sure there's, of course, scientifically some amount of lag, but very hard to distinguish it humanly. And honestly, I really like the way that the mic sounds. But yeah, guys, so that was actually the test of the Maono PD100W. And like I said, I really like the quality of the sound and just everything that it does and all the features that it has, from the RGB to the shared mic capabilities, you know, that you can have it hooked up to two systems at once and kind of share it between systems wirelessly and also wired. You can take advantage of those two options to basically, you know, spread the availability of the mic across production and recording systems. And so yeah, guys, so now I'm gonna go ahead and I'm going to switch into another interface where I have phantom power going on and where I have the Shure XV7. All right, guys, so now that we have the Maono PD100W mic muted, as you guys can see right here, the red light right there, you know, we're right now talking directly using the Shure XV700 mic. And, you know, I am noticing perhaps you know, a slight wider frequency pickup, but overall it seems to me that the PD100 mic was capturing pretty much the same. I still like the quality and just sonically how I sound using the Maono PD100 mic, just to be honest, you know. But yeah, I mean, it's not to take anything off the Shure brand or the Shure mics. They're definitely top of the line quality podcast mics and even studio mics and all that. So, but yeah, from what I see here, as far as the frequency response, I mean, it's not much anything that I can take away from the Maono. You know, yeah, the sure is doing what it's supposed to do, but from what I see, I'm pretty much getting just about the same, if not more, from the Maono PD100. And so yeah, guys, but feel free to let me know in the comments what you guys think. If you guys think I sound better using the Shure XV700 podcast mic, or do I sound better using the Maono PD100W mic? Alright, family, that's gonna go ahead and do it for this one. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Please do make sure to slap a like and subscribe to the channel if you're new. Make sure you turn notifications on so you don't miss one of my future uploads. Hope you guys are having an awesome day out there. And with that one, I'm outie, guys. Peace.
Hey, Radical.